What's up, guys? I'm Chris Moore,
I'm Daktyl.
and you're watching Fossils Plays Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and Eevee finally has a present for us.
Yeah, this just happened on accident, so
Yeah, he just
this is where we're at.
accidentally shook it. So, how did she make that? She doesn't have thumbs. Like, how did she tie this around? Where did she get the flower? What is, like, I have so many questions. Hit the button. What does she have? I like that, though. That was funny. Like,
Art scale does nothing, right? I don't think it does anything.
you can use it to learn moves at the move tutor later on, so it's useful. But when Pikachu gave me gifts, Pikachu has hands, so he definitely didn't have to do that muffled thing that Eevee just did because she holds everything in her mouth. That was a really nice touch. I really appreciated that.
That being said, and maybe it's just me, but I'm a little weirded out by some of Eevee's recorded sounds. Again, maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Such as?
I don't know if she does it in the game, but the little Pokeball Plus. I don't think I can mimic this. But she has one where she sounds a little too pleased. It worried me.
Okay.
And yeah, so that, it's just me.
Yeah. So
maybe whatever you're into.
So before we cut off, why did you have to say that? Before we cut off last episode, you were telling a story about the Oculus hip buttons.
So you're not used to the futon being back here. This prompted the story. So if you've never done virtual reality, I know it sounds cliche to say it, if you've never done it, but it feels like you're there, man. Like it sounded cliche until I tried it. But I got this game called Robo Recall, and basically it's sort of like a first-person shooter where you. Sorry, I'm trying not to die. He is just rock, right?
Rock ground.
Okay, shit. Stab is fine, I think. Yeah.
Well, if he hits us with a drill run, we might die, but that's fine.
I swear if I lose it.
Especially to a Rhyhorn.
Okay, I was about to say I'm sick and tired of this. It's
okay.
horn drill bullcrap. Anyway, so this is like a first-person shooter, but it's very interactive. Like, it's literally made for you to be able to take these robots and rip them apart and throw them at each other. And you have, like an assortment of guns that you can choose and shoot these guys with, and you can move around by teleporting. So I was in a level where a guy was like on the rooftop, and so I pull my gun out and I start shooting him. Well, another thing you can do is you can throw your gun at things. So I'm in this room. The ceiling, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but ceiling's not very high. So I'm 6 foot tall. I think at like 8 feet, my ceiling fan is right there. And so I shoot at this guy, and I run out of bullets. So I've made a habit of psychic work here. I think it works.
Yeah.
I kind of made a habit of just throwing the gun as an extra bullet, basically.
Does it just respawn? Ooh!
Yeah. I'm telling a story, damn it.
You barely held on to. You have 3 HP. Get you out of there, man.
He didn't want to disappoint me.
That's not what he said.
He didn't want to die.
He did not. I mean, he's already dead. But
anyway, I go to throw this thing, and since he's on a roof,
no,
sorry. Since he's on a roof, I kind of do like an overhand throw, and I just clip the controller onto the frickin' ceiling fan. What is that thing? Eradicate.
It's fine. Just don't change it into Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jeez. Kill it dead. But that is the second time I've hit the fan while playing these games, because again you can't see anything, and it's so good at tricking your brain into thinking you're not even in the room you're in.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have much faith in it until I tried it. It works. Dragon Tail.
Yeah, anything's fine as long as you kill
I'm
it.
gonna use Crunch because we just got Crunch. It's not gonna make a difference. He's like 2 HP. But
No. No, it's not. But no, like, I'm super looking forward to VR. You said you're going to be starting your stream soon, and you're going to be doing a lot of VR. The people at Purple Panda invited me to come through, and I think they gave me a couple of free hours to stream, like, their VR games, because they have a lot of stuff.
Gonna be doing some promotional stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've been watching our XCOM stream, or if you know who Jacob is, we're going to make him play Emily Wants to Play.
Yeah.
You want to go and just... Well, I was going to say we can fly to the Pokemon
Did
Center.
we fight this guy? We fought that guy.
Yeah.
Sure. That works.
So play with Ashray. Okay, you can do that too.
I've been doing a lot of this lately, so.
Secret techniques. I think we actually have all the secret techniques now.
All 3 of them.
Yeah. Oh, there's one more route we can explore.
Okay, well, let's heal first, and then we'll go back. But, speaking of, since we're on the topic, Beat Saber is the best game ever made.
Oh, I saw Ashley post it. She played for like 3 hours, and like it was like the best workout she ever had of her life.
You legitimately, as long as you're not just like standing still, you know.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how you could, to be honest. Yeah, I've supposedly burned like 500 calories in an hour.
Yeah. I was scrolling through Facebook earlier, and I saw somebody was playing it, and I don't know how they managed the effect, but I think it was just a person on the green screen, or either there's a setting somewhere on.
Oh, you mean like where it's sort of diagonal and you can see them playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they do that, but I've seen a few people do that.
Again, I'm pretty sure it's just a green screen unless it's a thing you can do in game. Because do you have like visual sensors or cameras that go with the thing, or what?
You mean the VR?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw them, but on the sides of the TV, there's 2 little things standing up.
Oh, okay.
Those are the
They're probably
sensors.
just like IR things, though. They're actual cameras.
No, they're not
Yeah.
cameras. They're just like they're looking for the technology.
Yeah.
So the headset and the 2 controllers, which I'm so glad I waited until those controllers came out.
Yeah. So again, I don't know how they get that shot, but it was a really interesting thing. I'm gonna have to play around with stuff to figure out how they did it, because I think it might be a green screen. Because green screens aren't like hard or expensive to do.
Just
Like
get
they're
a
little.
green sheet.
Yeah, you can do that. I was looking at them on Amazon earlier. They're like $20.
Fight me. Fight me.
So we might be able to get one, and then if I can figure out how to do some of that stuff, we're like, I feel like that's a lot more work than what they did, because it looked like, you know, it blended into the stream very well. Like it was like part of the game.
Yeah, no.
So, because like if they were doing the Beat Saber, if it hit the ground or something like that.
Oh, that's just in the game actually, where it like burns the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like you would see that from your point of view, but in the stream, like it would show where it was pointing and everything. So I don't know how they got that shot. I'm definitely interested in like how it works, because streaming VR is something we're looking forward to, and I feel like it's gonna be, you know, very interesting. And then again, watching Jacob play Emily Wants to Play is gonna be great.
And he didn't want to play Resident Evil 2. He just wanted to watch it.
Yeah,
so
because he says he gets scared real easy.
yeah. Poor him. Yeah, I actually got to play a little bit of that. It's scary. Yeah, with psychic work, I think.
Yeah.
It's scary to the point of like Five Nights at Freddy's is scary because things jump in your face and scream at you. It's a little
boy.
creepy. What?
I thought a Gasser was about to die because one of us just got sucker punched, and I was just watching the screen while you were telling this story. I was like, oh, please no.
That's what I hate the most about playing this game and trying to make these, is because we'll be trying to tell a story or something, or describe something, and then just don't do it because stuff is gonna die.
Yeah.
That's always when it happens.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. That's fine though. But no, you were talking about
Seems
like
exciting.
Resident Evil and Five Nights at Freddy's, and how like none of them are actually that scary. They're just, you know, jump scares. And it's like the cheap horror nowadays.
Emily wants to play. There's a reason that's a free game.
Yeah.
I think it's free anyway.
I don't know. But you know, it is barely a game once you figure it out.
No, not the one I played. It's randomized. I could not.
What do you mean
figure
randomized?
out, like I played it 3 times
Okay.
just to kind of see, and the dolls were always in different places.
Oh no, I mean that's fine, but like
Like, I'm sure there's a route you go, but I could not figure out what to do to not die. Because literally, like, if you just do the wrong thing, they just show up.
yeah.
And,
Well,
you know.
did you figure out what you're supposed to do for each one?
No.
All right, so for
Oh, you've looked into this?
I've watched a couple of Let's Plays on it, and like, so you know, on like the whiteboard they say don't look at her. Literally, that's the opposite of what you're supposed to do when you see her. You see her and you just stare her down, and then eventually she'll disappear.
I did pick up a piece of paper in a closet that said don't turn around. I was like, all right, I won't turn around. Bye. This is VR. I'm not shitting my pants today. Not in the arcade. Nope.
That would be such an unfortunate experience. Like, you'd never be allowed back in that arcade.
It makes it even worse that I actually know one of the people from my school. Leave.
You can talk to this person
yeah.
about all them, but
I'm
obviously...
just making sure. Cause
yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought Agaster was about to die again. Like, you poor baby. Get over getting the shit knocked out of you. But
Again, we have a lot of like just sweepers in our party. Like if we took this to a tournament, like we would get bopped in the first round. Somebody would just wall us out.
stab. I've always liked the that what's that called? Anagram.
Stab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very fortunate one.
I wonder
And
if they could have called it something else. Same type, attack,
Yeah,
modifier.
that's the one.
Stam. There we go.
Yeah, but stab's cooler.
It is, yeah.
It's just better, yo. It's poison, right? Just
Yeah.
poison?
No, yes, just poison.
Okay, I'm fine.
I mean, you could hit it with a psychic to be super effective, but that's fine.
I was talking about that today, too. I was like, hey, you know what else I learned?
What?
Psychic's weak to poison. I guess I didn't learn that because I keep forgetting. Also, there is sort of an element of I'm also trying to be entertaining.
Yeah.
So a lot of that's happening when I just don't pay attention to stuff like that.
I'm gonna need you to try harder. I'm trying. No, like obviously, you know that's the joke for me. I get to just sit here and yell at you the whole time. But you're much better than you were the first couple weeks, and we haven't had somebody sitting in with us for a couple weeks for me to talk to or whatnot, or someone else to pick on you, because we haven't really needed it, and also people hate us, so there's that.
What? No one wants to play with us.
Yeah, everyone just hates us. I think there's an item over this way, and a bird keeper. He must die.
Okay, so I know it's not relevant, but that bothers me.
What, the bush?
The fence.
Oh.
Like, why is
Double-
that section of the fence?
Hey,
Just,
you still didn't fight this man.
oh yeah, my bad.
Look,
He
he
did-
just
fight
doesn't
back.
want to fight you. He's like, no, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
That's a pretty funny thing in this game. Just them turning around like right as you're approaching them.
I mean, I feel like that's been in every game. It's possible. I think it's a little bit. They turn more
It's a
in
little
this
funnier
game.
in this one for
Yeah.
some reason. Like, yeah, no, I'm fine.
Also, so the mainline Pokemon game being on Switch, like that's really cool, but I think that's actually going to be a major problem for like the 3DS. Like, is Nintendo still going to be supporting 3DS with the Switch out now, or is it Switch just going to be the thing?
Well, let me answer your question with another question. When was the last time you heard Nintendo promote anything for the 3DS?
I don't know. I don't pay a lot of attention to it, but
I don't think they have. They've pretty much already stopped supporting it to that point.
like it's such a shame because the 3DS has been around for so long.
Yeah, well, things come and go.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I get it because like Pokemon. What was the last one? Like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That was 2 years ago.
yeah, sold like a bunch of new games, and it was like a bunch of new console handhelds with it. Like, and it did very well. And Nintendo's like, it still didn't do enough for us. It's not what we wanted. So I don't know if they were expecting more from it or if it's just run its life because it's been around for a long time.
Is he just normal?
No, that's a bird Pokemon.
So he's flying?
Yes.
He ain't got no damn wings. Look at him.
He jumps.
He jumping type.
Like canonically, that's what he does in the show. Like he's a bird type and he just jumps.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love Pokemon. Good stuff. But if I'm not mistaken, because it's been a little while since I've looked into it, but most companies, I think most of their money just comes from selling hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Unless they're like first-party titles like Super Smash Brothers or something like that. And arguably Super Smash Brothers isn't even a first-party title because it's made by like
it's
HAL.
everybody party type.
Yeah. Well, like Mario is developed by Nintendo, so,
Yeah.
so they get that money. But yeah, most companies make money off of the hardware and moving consoles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Because you're not spending $60, you're spending $300.
Yeah.
In the case of the Switch, 300 or 350, I don't remember.
I think it was like $250.
No. I don't know. It's been 2 or 3 years. How long have I had this thing?
I don't know. You got yours before I got mine, though. So.
You know why? Because I'm dumb and impatient.
Yeah.
Luckily, that's not what happened with the Oculus. We actually had a plan there.
Did we?
I don't know about you. I did.
I mean, you played it at the arcade, and you're like, I want one of these. 2 weeks later, you had it.
We sold something. I told you that. We sold something that was more than what it was worth.
And that's why Ashley hasn't joined us in a couple weeks.
No comment.
Why? She was your... No. There we go.
Yeah.
She
See,
was
I remember that time.
Yeah. She was your wife, James. You were supposed to love her forever, and you sold her for VR.
I could make a really bad joke here, but I don't think I should. That's how you end up in the actual doghouse. And I'm good.
At least you have VR there, right?
Yeah. No, because there's no electricity in the doghouse. That's why it's the doghouse. That's where the dogs go.
Anyway, I feel like we were saying something else. I completely lost track, but it's okay.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
This is just like me talking normally. I'll go from one topic to somehow 8 topics over.
I mean, I feel like that's just conversation. Have you ever... There's, I wouldn't necessarily call it a game, but just try and track your stream of consciousness. Yeah, like, where did we end up and how did we get there? Just kind of thing.
I don't know, but I started off by talking about how I almost broke my hand. That was a good...
Also, I call bullshit. I stuck my hand in that fan intentionally, and there was...
No. You slowly stuck your hand into it. You didn't fucking swing at it. That's what I did. I hit... Because the Oculus controllers wrap around... Not wrap around, but they have like rings that go around your hand.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
And I just felt that crap hit the... I was like, oh no. Did it break? I just bought this thing.
I mean, they're pretty tough plastic. Like, you have
Yeah,
to
they are.
expect that, you know, the people who made that were expecting it to get banged on everything.
Yeah. As a consumer though, I gotta say I'm really liking the Oculus. It's super cool. I like it, and I'm really liking VR. And I can't play actually scary games. Not Emily wants to play. Like I don't think I told you this. I booted up Subnautica the other day. And normally, that's just like an underwater alien survival game. If you look down on the desktop, like when you're swimming, you know, it doesn't look too bad. When you have the thing on and you look down, it looks like it's leagues under you, and everywhere you look, there's water, and you know, I mean, it's imitating real life basically. Imagine being out in the ocean.
That moment of sheer panic.
Yeah, I was losing like. Anxiety was building.
Yeah, I could see that. Especially because I'm not a very strong swimmer. Like, I would lose my shit. Like, I am legitimately terrified of deep water.
And I had the thing on, not because I was actually going to play the game, because it's actually not optimized for VR at all. It looks good, but it controls like garbage. And I was just going to go and find the Reaper and just kind of see what that looked like close up, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it. And then there's like a day and night cycle. Oh, it's up to you, Gadagar. Shit.
Just switch out. Gotta go finish
Okay,
it.
thank you. Thank you, Pokemon button. Can I switch to you? It just like moves over.
You were saying something else. What was it?
Just VR is scary games of VR is terrifying. There's actually one that I want to stream that I've had my eye on for quite a while now, a couple of years. It's called Organ Quarter, and it's inspired by Silent Hill, like the old Silent Hill games. And if you look at it, you can definitely see it. And on the trailers, the graphics aren't like terrible, but they don't look amazing either. It's an indie game.
Well, I feel like the graphics in trailers just don't do them justice in 3D.
But here's where I was going with that is, if you've seen Arizona Sunshine, the graphics ain't great in there either. But when I put that damn thing on, and that head rolled towards me when I first boot the game up. Oh no.
Well, it's okay. We can sign out here. I've been Christopher. Blah 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 blah. I've been Christopher T-Rex Moore.
I'll continue the topic on the next video.
Yeah.
I'm Daktyl.
And you've been watching Fossiles Plays Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke. Tune in next time for the rest of James' story. Bye, everybody.